The mayor of Philadelphia has decided that protecting illegal aliens is worth putting his city's citizens at risk. The Preliminary Arraignment Reporting System, or PARS, is a collaboration between ICE and local governments that ICE uses to track when illegal immigrants have been arrested for crimes. But now Mayor Jim Kenney is kowtowing to activists and ending Philadelphia's PARS agreement with ICE for the express purpose of protecting illegal immigrants, even criminal illegals, from capture and deportation. Cesar Vargas is a lawyer and illegal immigrant. He joins us on the set tonight. Cesar, thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me.
So tell me why the mayor of Philadelphia is working to protect foreign nationals accused of crimes, but not American citizens. How does this help the American citizens of Philadelphia?
Well, to talk about democracy, the people of Philadelphia elected the mayor. People who were either born here or are U.S. citizens supported the mayor and still support the mayor's decision to abolish ICE, the ability to cut that tie between ICE. So this is the wishes of Philadelphia.
So you're saying, wait, hold on, whoa. So by that, okay, so you're saying that any elected official, because he was elected, by definition, all of his decisions have the support of the people. So by that standard, Donald Trump, his position on illegal immigration is the will of the people of the United States. So how dare you question it?
Well, there's difference, right? We have the Electoral College and the popular vote.
No,
Donald Trump
he was
won
elected
by technicality, and you want to kind of say by Russian help.
Hold on, let me just say, hold on, wait, slow down. As an American, let me explain our system to you. I know that you're here illegally. As an American, I will tell you that he won under the rules that we have that were set out in our founding documents. Now, you may not like them, but those were the rules. So he is our democratically elected president, and your point now is that once you're elected, no one can complain about what you do because, as you put it, democracy.
And you have the right to complain, and I think everyone has the right to challenge the decision.
And I think that's what you made a silly point. I destroyed it. Let's get to the real meat of this debate, which is, like, how actually does that help the citizens, whether they voted for him or not?
Well, in
Philadelphia, how does it help allowing criminals to go unpunished or to escape federal law enforcement? How does that benefit the Philadelphians?
Well, there's two systems, right? The preliminary arraignment reporting system that we just cut tie, right? That essentially prevented ICE from going into the system that, you know, immigration's day-to-day interaction. So if they go to a party with a bunch of foolish teenagers and they go call police and they arrest a teenager, that's a system they're going to cut off. Like, ICE doesn't need to get involved in that. The system, if someone gets arrested for a violent crime, they still go through FBI and Department of Homeland Security fingerprints. So violent criminals, people who threaten us harm, will still be going through a system, will still get background, and ICE still has this information. To two separate systems, people of Philadelphia will still be protected. ICE will not target the foolish teenager or someone who's just going to
They won't enforce federal law in Philadelphia. So that's a federal law, by the way, voted for under the system that you lauded when you first sat down, our democracy. People voted for those laws, and you're now saying that it's immoral to enforce them. So I guess I'm the one who believes in democracy, not you. But by your standard, the state of New York has an assault weapons ban. Lots of towns are against that. Should local sheriffs say, I'm not for the ban, I'm not going to refer violators of the ban to the feds or to the state? Would that be okay with you?
Well, we already have some counties in upstate or across the country who are pushing against gun laws, right? Don't we have?
No, we don't have any. We don't have any town.
Plenty of times
where
your side resists and people.
No.
This is democracy.
We
right?
actually.
People resist in terms of the policies that they disagree with.
What they don't do is encourage the violation of law, because that's not democracy, that's anarchy, okay? So you know as well as I that if there was a town in New York that's like, we're just not obeying your gun laws, how's that sound? That you'd be outraged, and I actually wouldn't like it either, because I kind of believe in the law. So why is this different? Because one is fashionable and helps the Democratic Party and the other's not, right?
Well, listen, I think, you know, when it comes to the resist movement, we have seen this across the country, whether it's Republican or Democrat, whether it's liberal or conservative. Everyone has the right to resist, and that's what democracy is, right? So we're not debating about fashion laws. We're debating of whether or not I should violate people's constitutional rights, and I think that's what's at stake at this moment.
Oh, okay. So deporting someone here illegally is violating his constitutional right. That's so insane, I'm not even sure I can. Very quickly, I just want to ask you this. So there are now calls on the left to make health care universal Medicaid. This country's tens of trillions in debt. Should we extend those benefits to illegal aliens? And if so, why?
Well, I think it goes to the concept of citizenship, right? As a nation, we have matured from only free landowner white people to now
Don't hit me
women
with the,
to
don't hit me with the
African-Americans,
race
right?
crap.
No, no,
okay?
no. But
Don't,
we're talking,
you
we're talking about women, right? We're talking
As
about
a
women
citizen
as
of
well,
a
right?
country controlled by the
I guess to answer
conquistadors,
your
don't
question,
lecture me about
I believe
that stuff.
not only in healthcare, but I believe that we should open the franchise, the right to vote, to everyone, because the unique.
Including you.
The unique power
You're here
of American
illegally.
democracy. It's not a constitution, but it's the unique experiment that we all are equal. That is what American democracy is all about.
I don't know what chutzpah is in Spanish, but for you sitting here illegally, and we're not reporting you or having you like taken out by force.
And you know, actually, I got a green card now. And you know what? That's a whole different.
Well, you do have a green card.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I didn't do it the right way. I did it the
Mazel tov.
American way.
No,
but that's for a different segment.
You're telling me that the essence of our country is not our Constitution, it's letting illegals vote. And I have to nod and both agree. Yeah, that's absolutely right, Caesar.
It's about us truly embracing that everyone can be an American.
Everyone.
Regardless of whether you're born. And regardless of
so no matter where you're from, you have a right to come here, vote in our elections, get free stuff. We built this awesome country, and now everyone from around the world just gets to take whatever they want. Because
illegal
why?
Immigrants
because
built this
why?
nation, right?
No, they didn't. No, actually, they didn't.
Christopher Columbus have citizenship when
he
came
didn't
abroad?
build the country, by the way.
Who did? Immigrants did, right?
Right. No, actually, Americans did. And that's the fundamental lie. No, you're not. Actually, you're a Mexican citizen, I believe.
It's right here, a Mexican American. And that's the pride of this great.
You know what you are? You're bold. I will say that. I kind of admire it in a way.
Oh,
Caesar, great to see you.
Thank you so much for having me again.
We finally have the FBI's FISA application targeting Carter Page. Much of it was redacted.